What would you be doing to find keywords using Publisher Rocket?
Well, the first things first is I like to, so in this particular case, you did a search and you typed in fantasy. And then what Rocket did was it went through the entire database as well as input from Amazon and said, hey, here are other phrases that shoppers have used that aren't just fantasy, but beyond that. So fantasy romance, fantasy novels, fantasy books for adults, fantasy audiobooks, fantasy romance books. My first thing is I tell authors, make sure that you look for the phrases that really fit your book. I generally don't like to target things that anybody in fantasy could do. So we have like fantasy books and fantasy novels. Like I wouldn't be targeting those. I'd kind of throw those away. But all of a sudden, I may say fantasy adventure books for adults seems really good. I might even do a little bit more niche of a search term. But the key thing is you look for ideas that I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, sorcerer, fantasy books of sorcerers.